Hi, this is Colin. I just thought I'd make this little video today of some 78 scores that I got at Salvation Army. Now normally, I only find about 1 or 2 78s like every couple of months at the local Goodwill and Salvation Army here. But today, I picked up a big stack of them. Look at that. Now, I don't want to make this real long and go through all of them, but there was more than this, but I tried to pick out the ones that I thought were in the best shape. I didn't count them. I paid some pretty, I think I paid $64 for this stack. There was $2 a piece, so you know you can figure out the math on that one. I probably got a little bit too excited. I just don't see the 78s here that much where I live. So I kind of went crazy on them. And I guess I haven't listened to any of these yet. You know, you might see 1 or 2 in another video if I like something enough. I just hate getting the copyright notices. Even these really old records, they do that. But well, this, you know, I'll be done with the boring talk. And I didn't think this called for breaking out the wigs and root beer, so that's why I'm behind the camera again. But well, I'll play one of these records, and while that's playing, I'll kind of, you know, hold up a few of these for you. But here we go.
I'm gonna tear down the mailbox, tear up the address. I never get no letters anyhow. I'm gonna move to the country, out on the RFD. At least I'll get a catalog to keep me company. They say the postman always rings you twice. I don't know the gent. Every time I answer, it's the landlord for the rent. I'm gonna tear down the mailbox, tear up the address. I never get no letters anyhow. I'm gonna tear down the mailbox, tear up the address. I never get no letters anyhow. I'm gonna ride to the paper, put me in an ad. Tell the world me bed and boarders left me raving mad. I'm gonna buy a home and pigeon, I'll send him on a call. I know I'll get an answer, but brother, that ain't all. I'm gonna tear down the mailbox, tear up the address. I never get no letters anyhow. I'm gonna tear down the mailbox, tear up the address. I never get no letters anyhow. I'm gonna pay up my taxes so that I'll be free. I don't want no doggone sheriff a coming COD. I had a gal who promised she would write, never would forget. She practiced on my checkbook, she is up the river yet. I'm gonna tear down the mailbox, tear up the address. I never get no letters anyhow. Why don't them gals write? I'm gonna tear down the mailbox, tear up the address. I never get no letters anyhow.
Okay. There we go. And that one was Montana Slim. I'm going to tear down the mailbox. I didn't have time to go through all of them, but you know, you got the general idea. And also I collect 70s toys. And while I was at the Salvation Army, I found these Holly Hobby sewing machines from the 70s. You know, I don't normally collect little girls' toys, but I just thought these were, you know, very 70s cute. And I believe they actually can sew things. There's a blue one. And this one's metal. I think it might be a little bit older than the others. Drawer there. And anyway, there's my little short video of some Salvation Army scores for today. I'll be back in front of the camera hopefully in the next week or so. We'll see if I can come up with some other craziness. Anyway, Colin, over and out.